Okay, so today is the 4th of September, 2021, and I am going to throw cards on if they're going to come up with a way to better diagnose MS and a cure for it, if that is coming. So I ask Spirit, the Most High, to share with me if there will be a cure for MS and if they will develop a means to better diagnose people. A lot of people go undiagnosed. There's issues. I just want to take a look at MS, multiple sclerosis. I will include a link so that you can look up what it is and become more informed. You may be aware that there are certain celebrities now that have come out with having it. I know of someone that has it, and it's very, very painful for them, and their mobility is pretty well affected. But MS can kind of act up, and it can, from what I understand, you can have very active periods and where then it can be like more in a remission type state. But the person I know has been dealing the last few years with a very active situation. So I just want to see. So let's look at diagnosis first. Are they going to improve the diagnosis of MS in any kind of notable way in the relatively near future? And will they eventually end up coming up with a cure for MS? All right, I did it again. Let's look at the diagnosis angle first. I'm going to Celtic cross it. Okay, we have manifestation, Ace of Pentacles. So I'm feeling like, yes, I believe with this new start, and literally of manifestation, it makes me feel like when people start feeling certain symptoms, when they start having certain changes that manifest. But also the way the disease manifests. Okay, I'm starting to get more stream of thought. What's crossing that's challenging is the Nine of Pentacles, which to me is right now perhaps also funding. I think it's possible to come up with a better means of diagnosing. But right now, probably because of the situation where COVID is taking up resources, it's a resource funding issue. So what else we got? Three of Swords. So it is picking up on the I can't say it now that I'm on camera. It's, neurological. There we go. I said it. Disease. So the cover of your nerves that there's a sheath and it's like disappears. It gets damaged, and there's a lot of neurological pain. I think the worst pain I have is neurological pain from my spinal cord injury. It can make sound painful. I mean, it's not a joke. This is about money. And it is about genetics, family history, but because I'm asking, will there be better diagnostic things that are come up with for MS, I see that they can do it. It's just the money isn't kicking over their way, and especially right now. And while we're contending with COVID. But I have a feeling COVID is going to teach us stuff potentially about other diseases, because I think of many of the effects that people have complained of that kind of fall into a neurological category. There's some people that end up with neurological problems. So I just have a gut sense that some of that residual from the disease may kick off looking more at where MS and other spinal, not just spinal, but like neurological linked diseases and injuries are concerned. I feel like they're going to benefit. But right now, the funding, it's not right there. The intensity right here, it's neurological, as I said. This is shows with the very fiery Knight of Wands, the neurological system and how it runs, literally, with the Knight. How you move, and also the strength of it itself. Swiftness, Eight of Wands. I do believe they will, manifestation, Ace of Pentacles and Eight of Wands, they will be coming up with means of, I think, getting people diagnosed more quickly. Definitely. That's really clear, that we're moving into that time. It's yet ahead of us with the 8 there on the horizon. Could it be 8 years, maybe even? I'm grabbing at some ideas here. But 8 months, who knows? I'm not sure. But I see it in the relatively near future. Postponement. And this often is somebody that's in a bed or in a Four of Swords, like a tomb-like looking place of rest. And it's often, like I was going to say, connected to like a long-term recovery. You're having to really do TLC so that you can recover, and it takes a long time. So I think this also speaks about the postponement of some money going that way, but I do see that they are on the brink of finding a much more effective means of detecting this disease and getting it diagnosed and at an earlier stage. And I feel like more correctly, with better results, being more clear, more effective, the word just came. I have no idea, you guys, because although medicine interests me, I am not a doctor or anyone that's worked in the medical field. So, it's about, in the environment, yeah, I believe, because it's about moderation and balance. And certainly, when you have MS, things like balance are an issue. So I do believe that this is something that is going to, there's a delay with it. I see it being picked back up. And I feel like there's going to be more medications that come out that can help people to mitigate the effect here with the temperance card in the environment. There's like, it wouldn't just be necessarily one thing, but I see what would be like a course of therapy, certain things that you do in combination that brings about a stabilizing effect. So yeah, I am with the swiftness card seeing, I think, a detection that is more, has more speed to it. Them coming up with something. Right now, I think, as I said, COVID is the main concern because, this is the one that's right now that's absolutely killing people, and people just can't seem to get it through their heads. So now we have all these mutations. Now, in the hopes and fears area, we have the Knight of Pentacles. This is wanting consistent funding, so that they can come up, I believe, with consistent results that they can try in a lab and so on and so forth to create a medicine. I think this is the one. I think this is also the fear that their delay toward that work, for those that work on it, is, in place, that they won't get funded or that they're not getting enough funding. End result, strength. This is endurance. People having had, at the end of the day, endured a lot of pain and beaten up, but at the end of the day, yes, they will. But of course, it's after a lot of people have been through, put through the mill and endured a great deal of suffering. Trust, the Knight of Cups, and the Emperor. Focus. Yeah. Though they haven't gotten the funding the way they would have, and they've kind of had this postponement, I do believe that they will indeed come up with also further medication that and means of dealing with that are a component of a therapy regime. And I see with the Emperor and the Knight of Cups, I feel like there will be breakthroughs. I just get breakthrough. Further into the future, this is. Years ahead from us right now. Yeah, there will be. They will come, again, success with the Six of Pentacles. I get the feeling like this is some kind of people that are really sick that try out this medication, and there's going to be some success in the years ahead with it for them. But I don't know that it will be effective for everyone, but I think that for a large number of the populace that suffer with the Ten of Wands, that there will be success. Yes, the Chariot, then there is triumph and control with the King of Swords. I think that there will be some sort of means of dealing with MS at the end of the day effectively, possibly even a cure. It's hidden from us right now. Right now it seems like it's futile, and people are just enduring, and they are, this bully of a disease. But there's something we haven't discovered yet about it with the High Priestess. And you can defeat a bully. So let's pull the next. I can't resist. Yes. Getting stronger. How to make something get stronger. You can look at the detail of the card. I feel like it cells, blood, healing. I think maybe repairing that sheath that goes over the nerves. This could be from it being deteriorated to repairing itself. Yeah, Magician. They're going to come up and figure out how something works to repair that, I believe, the sheath that covers your nerves or helps you to somehow deal with that. That even looks like inflamed neurological. What I've got right now in my upper neck because of stenosis and my lower back. It hurts. But this is different. This kind of pain is trust me, if you've ever had neurological pain, imagine it all over your body and not just in one area or on one side or whatever. A headache that is making you feel like your head's, it's just bad news. They really hurt. So I feel that I'm getting yes. And I think they may come up with a means to treat it and certainly to diagnose it more quickly. So, pull a couple cards. The Lovers. Choice. And this feels like something that bonds. How things bond. This way of treating then brings hope for, I think, a cure in the future. So we are moving toward it. It's further down the road. But I think first they're going to develop a much better means of diagnosing and something that actually attempts, it looks like, to repair some damage or something. They're going to figure out how this is, happening, what goes on, and how it can be repaired. It's more about, repairing it and making sure that it isn't just going to be repaired and to have the body at another point take it down again. So there's a maintenance involved here until there's a cure. There's the Devil. I feel like that's the disease that's so oppressive. And the Empress. This is nurturing, this is healing, and creative, repairing energy. This is the Struggle with the Five of Wands, the neurological. But yeah, there is going to be a gift. There's going to be, I think, a cure with that Ace of Cups. Further in the future, it says patience, that the work going into things now is going to benefit a cure in the future. Because this pandemic is going to, I think, kickstart some diseases. I feel like some kind of benefit. That it will be found, justice, balance. There will be a way to treat it, and I believe, a way to cure it. All right. I hope you enjoyed this reading. Please make sure to thumbs up on my videos if you would. And make sure you're still subscribed. Thank you. I'll see you in the next video or the live tomorrow on my birthday. All right. See you then.